Here at Chute, we're getting awful excited about the Southern Arizona Rocketry Association volunteer launch on March 23rd, coming up the day after tomorrow. You can see we've already got our FAA authorization. I'm prepping this Estes Leviathan as my primary objective. I'll also have the Estes Partizon as a backup rocket should the Leviathan fail. We printed a new bright shiny red capsule for the action cam, and we'll show you how it fits together here. Basically, the camera fits neatly into the body of the capsule. There's some padding there, and then the cone and cone-based twist lock on and secure the contents of the capsule. This will be bolted into the payload section of the Leviathan. Now we want to calculate our ejection charge delays. Basically, the motor burns, then there's a coasting period, and then when you reach apogee, you want to pop the rocket open and have the parachute come out. So we're seeing here for the I-205 and the H-135, it's about an 8-second delay according to thrustcurve.org. Also looking at the Partizon. Let's see what thrustcurve.org has to say about that. Looks like 9 seconds for the I-205 and 9 seconds for the H-135. We're going to launch some Open Rocket. This is just a Java-based program that actually is pretty capable. I was surprised after working with it. It's got all the bells and whistles you need for designing model rockets. So here's our Leviathan. And we'll make sure we have the motors loaded for the simulation. I added some weight to reflect the 3D printed nose cone in the camera. Let's run these simulations here. And we see they're looking at a delay between 9 and 10 seconds from the H-135 to the I-205. If there's any kind of wind, anything like that that might cause the rocket to arc and not gain its full altitude, we may want to trim that back. So somewhere between the thrust curve and the open rocket, I'm looking at perhaps 9 seconds max, and I might roll the H motor back to the 8-second mark. Now we're looking at the Partizon here. Same thing, we're going to load up some motors. Need to add a configuration for the H-135. Get that clicked in there, then let's run our simulations. So those are pretty generous. Again, boy, they got something like at 10 seconds. I think for safety's sake, considering that we haven't been able to fully account for the drag that this 3D printed spacecraft might introduce, we've put some fudge factor in there, but not all. I'm considering that we'll probably drop a second off of the optimum of each of these. Between 8 and 9 seconds will be the delay for the ejection charge. Thank you very much.